I would say that I can honestly say it looks like Adrien, the problem, Broner has got his shit together. Let's just get straight to the point. 3-division champion, 28-1 with 22 knockouts. His main issue right now is foot movement and being able to punch off the back movement and punch while he's getting punched or punches are being thrown at him. So when you look at the fighter he's fighting, Emmanuel Tranzforma Taylor, I hate when people in the business announce fighters' names wrong. His name is Tranzforma, not Transformer. You know, I look at it as like it's kind of disrespectful, especially if you're working like right there in the business. But anyway, I'm T Street Controversy. I call this show T Street Controversy Live. I cover boxing, weigh-ins, basically everything involving boxing, and also website right below, Real Combat Media, where you can see the actual full weigh-in. So what I'm going to say is this. Adrien Broner weighed in at 140 pounds, former 3-division champion. Emmanuel Tranzforma Taylor, 138.5. Now, you have Lucas Matthysse on the same card against a guy by the name of Roberto Ortiz, who I found out is a very good fighter, but that's a video I'm going to do a little bit later. So what I'm saying is that at the press conference, the final press conference for Broner versus Taylor, which was on September the 4th, it's September the 5th right now, the fight is on to September the 6th, Adrien Broner said he wants Lucas Matthysse next. It wasn't no sugarcoat, no nothing. He wants Lucas Matthysse next. So now, here today, on September the 5th, at the weigh-in, he says, yeah, I know what I said. I said it already. I want Lucas Matthysse next. So you got Lucas Matthysse on the other end saying Danny Garcia is my first choice, but yeah, I fight Adrien Broner. But listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, we all know it's not up to either of these fighters. Thank you, Haymon. So when I see fighters saying, I want this person, I want this person, especially when I seen that look on Lamont Peterson face after he had beat Edgar Santana and the way he said it, because Jim Gray asked him, like, so do you want Danny Garcia? And he was like, hope so. But you got to see the look on his face. It was the funniest look, you know, and it was just so straightforward. It was like, man, why you asking me this shit? But moving on, Adrien Broner, if he does fight Matthysse, that means he has to show me something that we haven't seen from him against Emmanuel Taylor. And the thing is, Emmanuel Taylor, as I said, no pun intended, is kind of tailor-made for him. Emmanuel Taylor, from what I've seen from him, 18-2 with 12 knockouts, he has hardly any foot movement or head movement himself. You know, kind of like Joshua Claudius, is that he needs you to be right there in front of him. So I see Adrien Broner winning off of hand speed and maybe power. Now you have to look at the fact that Chris Algieri defeated my phone ringing? Chris Algieri defeated Emmanuel Taylor and then went on to fight Ruslan Brvodnikov, and now he's fighting Manny Pacquiao. But Chris Algieri cleanly defeated Emmanuel Taylor by movement. The only chances Taylor had in that fight was every now and then Algieri likes to, you know, after he moves around the ring, to lay on the rope to try to counter you, and then you start moving again. But in this fight, I see Adrien Broner, especially it being in Cincinnati, shining on head speed and maybe showing some glimpses of foot movement. Of course, he's going to do something in the ring, you know, like march, do some little chuck and jive or something. You know, that's how he gets down. But overall, the guy is one of the most charismatic fighters in the sport today. You cannot take that away from him. But if he takes another loss, especially takes a loss to another pressure fighter, he's going to be typecast. Just like people say Canelo has problems with speedier fighters, they're going to say Broner has problems with fighters that will pressure him. You know, that just go out there, you know, and just pressure him. So when you look at the 140-pound division, you got Ruslan Brvodnikov probably beating Broner. You got Mauricio Herrera probably beating Broner. You got Danny Garcia probably beating Broner. You got Lucas Martin Matthysse probably beating Broner. You get where I'm going with this? You know, you put him in there against somebody who's going to come right at him. We don't know, because he hasn't shown us that head movement or that lateral movement, what we always see from Adrien Broner. And as we've seen from the Eloy Perez, the Gavin Reeves, the Vicente Escobedos, all the way up Antonio Marcos, we saw he beat his opponents off of size and hand speed. Remember, this is only his 4th fight above 135 pounds. He moved up from 135 to 147, won the title from Malignaggi, then went on to fight Marcos Maidana. We saw what happened there. Moved down to fight Carlos Molina, and then he didn't look spectacular against Carlos Molina on the undercard of Mayweather of all places. So there's still some questions to be answered. And right now, I don't think we're going to get them because Haymon is not. I don't see it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see it. You tell me that you see. Do you believe that Broner's going to fight Matthysse in 2015 or early 2015? I just don't see it. I'm sorry. T Street Controversy, please subscribe. I will be right here moments after the fight doing a video, and then I'll be doing a Google Hangout. Google Hangout is a live streaming where I'll be like right here. You know, you can ask me questions and everything. T Street Controversy Live.